We have this breaking news story. A 13-year-old boy was shot this afternoon in Duquesne. This happened in an alley near William Street just after 5. Police say the 13-year-old boy was shot several times and was taken to the hospital. We will bring you more information as it does develop. Also breaking this evening, 4 students were injured this afternoon in a crash near the Fox Chapel High School. They were all in the same car when the driver apparently lost control and their SUV rolled over. One of the teenagers was trapped inside. The boy's legs were pinned, and it took firefighters hours to free him. John Shumway has been at the scene of the crash all day. John joins us live now with the latest. John?
Yeah, and that driver that you're referring to, Andrew Friend, is the grandson of pirate legend Bob Friend. Now, he was behind the wheel. The car was coming. I'm told nobody really does 25 miles an hour here on Field Club Road. They came down the road and made that first curve. Not sure how fast they were going. But that curve leads immediately into this curve. And on this curve, they went off the side of the road, up onto that embankment, and went into the utility pole that has now been replaced with a new pole. When you look at this car, you understand this.
It's clearly a situation where we're very blessed that they're going to survive this.
There were 4 Fox Chapel High School golf team members in the SUV when it left Field Club Road.
And the 4 of them were heading off to, we believe, Oakmont, but we're not sure. But they were going to a golf course to practice golf today.
Andrew Friend was behind the wheel as they headed down Field Club Road. Police say speed was a factor.
As they were traveling down, they lost control and they started up the embankment, and that's what caused the vehicle to roll over on its roof.
Inverted, it sliced through the utility pole, taking it out and a transformer. The power lines landing on the car. Aiden Orley was already climbing out of the car when police arrived. But concerned about the power lines, the other boys were told to stay put. A Duquesne light crew was working just around the corner.
Crew chief pulled together 7 guys and said, let's get a winch truck and a bucket truck, and they just left what they were doing and came right up.
The power was off within minutes, and Greg Meyer and Will Livingston crawled out of the car, but Adam Friend remained trapped in the front seat, upside down, his legs entangled in the dashboard. But he was alert and talking, especially when his dad arrived.
He told his father, don't be mad at me, and he told his father that he had screwed up, and he told his father, and he looked at me and he said, you know, I'm really sorry about that, Chief.
An emergency physician arrived to sedate Friend.
He had to be sedated before we could actually move him out of the vehicle because the potential for pain during the moving process.
Almost 2 hours after the accident happened, Andrew was finally out of the car and on his way to Presbyterian Hospital. Chief Locke says he knows all 4 boys very well.
Oh, good kids. Good kids.
Now, despite that assessment, the chief says that when they find out exactly how fast Andrew Friend was driving the car, and the car has a black box very similar to what you find on an airplane, once they get that information, he'll make the determination whether or not any charges need to be filed in this case. Meanwhile, here as we speak, Duquesne Light busy getting up that new pole. They've got to put a transformer up there, and then they have to restore the power going up into this neighborhood, about 20 homes or so up the road, and a few other things around here that need power. They expect to be here for a couple of more hours. Live in Fox Chapel, John Shumway, KDKA-TV News.